Hey everyone. So today I'm going to show you how to build a morning routine timer live right now using Claude. Now the idea is you set your morning tasks and it counts you down through each one. So you're not rushing out the door late, and by the end of this video, you'll know exactly how to build one yourself and customize it. And you don't need any prior coding knowledge. So let's dive straight in. So first things first, I am just going to type into Claude, build me a morning routine timer where I can add tasks with a time for each and it counts down through them one by one. So keep it nice and simple and we can grow from that. Now, the key thing as well is to always say using HTML, just because it makes life 10 times easier and it's really easy to go live with. So I'm going to click enter and see what Claude comes back with. Okay, and there we have it. So now we're going to give it a go. Build your routine. Let's just say we brush teeth, 1 minute. Let's add that. And let's also say we have breakfast and chill just to wake up, and let's say we do that for 10 minutes. Okay, so as we can see, it generally works. Now what we want to do is just click start, and it begins with brush teeth for 1 minute, skip, and now it's back to breakfast for 1 minute. So it pretty much works, simple as that. Now we have the HTML code. We can just simply download this HTML file, and really quickly we can go to TinyHost, upload the file, click upload, and we'll just call this routine, click publish. And just like that, we are live where we can go in and use it on the web. And when it's on the web, we can add it as a shortcut to our mobile phone so we can use it on the go as well. Now, the one thing is every time we go on this app, it's never going to remember our morning routine. So the best thing to do is to use something called Supabase. Now, what Supabase will do is allow the app to remember your morning routine because it stores the data. So what we want to do is just go on Supabase, click new project. We're going to call this project morning routine, and we're just going to give it a password and press create new project. Now, whilst that's being created, we want to let Claude know that we are trying to use Supabase and we need an SQL editor code. Now, this is how the app will remember your data. So I'm just going to say we are using Supabase to store the morning routine data to always reuse. What do we need to do? Again, acting like we have no code knowledge at all because anyone can build this. Now back to Supabase. What we want to do is go down to project settings. We want to go onto API and click legacy anon, just the tab here. Now once you've arrived here, you want to copy the anon public key. So just press copy. And you want to save this to let Claude know so it can integrate the HTML with the Supabase. So we're going to say to Claude, anon key, and paste that. And Claude will also need the URL. So the best way to get that again is just to go to project overview and copy the URL just at the home page. So again, we'll just put URL and paste that. So we want to let Claude know this to then retype the HTML code. Now, in the meantime as well, we need to copy this SQL code into the SQL editor for Supabase. We'll just click that here, press run, and we know if this has worked because we'll see in the results section, success, no returns. Now, what we do is we will just go over and download the HTML one more time because this will include all of the anon keys and also the URL, so it's connected to Supabase. We're going to go over to TinyHost, and we are just going to click update files, and then very quickly replace file. So we've now replaced the morning routine file with the new one. We've made it go live, and now if we type in brush teeth for 1 minute and breakfast for 10 minutes, we can start. It's all working, which is brilliant. Skip, even got a nice noise as well. And if we come away from the app and refresh the page, go back on the app, we can still see brush teeth and breakfast. So we can always go back to this, use it on mobile, use it on desktop. It's ours for the taking. Now, the great thing about TinyHost as well is if we wanted to keep our morning routine quite private because we didn't want to share with people, we can update the files and we can change it to password protected. So we can add a password, which allows us to just make sure that it's just more secure. Another thing is if we wanted to start sharing this with people, we can capture emails. So if this was an app we wanted to share and see how people were reacting to the app or how often they were using the app, we can do capture emails, and this will allow us to get data into understanding who is using the app. And there we go, a working morning routine timer built live with Claude and saved with Supabase, hosted also on TinyHost. So tell me what you would include in your own morning task app. Don't forget to give a like and subscribe if you found this useful. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.